Welcome back to Sunrise this morning. We're in the kitchen with Jessie, who's back to teach us how to make a lemon spaghetti squash with
tomatoes and gorgonzola cheese. Oh. It smells delicious in here, right?
Done herself. Yes. So how do we do it? Let's get started.
All right. Well, this dish features one of my absolute favorite unusual vegetables, and that's spaghetti squash.
Okay.
All right. So this is what it looks like. It looks like this.
Right.
And after you bake it like a regular winter squash, about 400 degrees for about an hour,
okay.
You'll find a surprise inside. So let's take a quick look.
Let's take a look.
All right. So we are going to turn this squash into spaghetti. So I'm going to give you a fork.
Okay.
I'm going to take the other one.
Okay.
So you're just going to pull the fork across the squash like this, and you can see that it turns into basically spaghetti, which gives it its name.
You guys can see this at home. Look at this.
Yes, absolutely. And this is a great activity for kids if you want to get them involved in the kitchen. They love turning squash into spaghetti.
Imagine.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to put some of this pasta spaghetti squash into this dish here.
Okay.
And the reason I love this squash so much is because, unlike a lot of other winter squashes, it's low in carbohydrates and calories. So if you're counting your carbohydrates, this is a great alternative.
Nice.
And you can turn it into pasta dishes, stir fries, even pizza crust.
Wow. Do you want this in there too?
Yeah, go ahead, toss that right in. And I'm going to put in some of these other ingredients to make this into a pasta dish.
So what are the ingredients? I see the cheese coming.
We have some gorgonzola cheese, a little lemon dressing, some capers.
Oh, my favorite.
Yes. We have some roasted tomatoes and some basil. All right.
Nice.
And so while you take this spatula and give it a stir, I'm going to show you how to make some basil strips. All right. So you take some basil, you stack it, you roll it, then you use a knife to chop it, and if all goes well, it's going to turn into some basil strips, beautiful basil strips that you can use to garnish your dish. And you can see a finished one served inside a spaghetti squash here.
Nice.
And with that very little effort, you have a delicious dish.
Yes, and it's all mixed. How easy was that?
That was so easy.
Went fast, just like that. Amazing. And you see the final product right there. Oh, we're going to have to dig in this. It's going to be great.
You're going to have a party in here, right?
Absolutely. The whole crew. We're going to dig in. Thank you so much, Jessie, for sharing.
Thank you.
Really easy, healthy, and good for you. Well, if you want that recipe, it's just that easy. Go to In the Kitchen on our website to get the full recipe and to watch this video again in case you need the steps.